MLB teams that got much worse by losing only one player. Back in 2019, the Milwaukee Brewers had an all-star catcher named Yasmani Grandal, and not only did he hit 28 home runs and get on base at an elite rate, but his biggest value came on defense. He was one of the best pitch framers in all of baseball, saving his pitchers' runs just by the way he caught the ball behind the plate. And that year, the Brewers won 89 games and made the playoffs. But when the season ended, everything changed. You see, Grandal turned down his option and became a free agent, and the Brewers let him walk, so he signed a big deal with the Chicago White Sox. And to replace him, Milwaukee traded for Omar Narvaez, a catcher who was known for his bat, but carried a reputation as one of the worst defensive catchers in the league. But that decision would come back to haunt them almost immediately. The thing is, Narvaez had just finished a season with -20 defensive runs saved, which ranked near the very bottom among all catchers. He struggled with pitch framing and rarely threw runners out. So while the Brewers thought they were getting offense, what they actually got was a major defensive downgrade at the most important defensive position on the field. But the real proof of how much they lost came in the next season. What I mean is that in 2020, the Brewers dropped from 89 wins to just 29 in the shortened season. They barely made the playoffs, sneaking in with a losing record, the first team in National League history to do that, although their pitchers no longer had the same confidence, and the stability Grandal once gave them was gone. But here's what makes this story even stranger. As it turns out, Narvaez actually transformed into one of the best defensive catchers in baseball that year, ranking at the very top in pitch framing. The problem was, his bat completely collapsed, and he hit under 200 with almost no power. So in the end, by letting Grandal go, the Brewers went from having one of the best all-around catchers in the league to a replacement who could only do half the job, although the team managed to bounce back shortly after.